This is a look through of the comic book series, The Death of Superman from DC Comics. Here's the book. Here's the Superman with a whip cape, like a flag, and a stick over the site where Superman died. This book came out in 1993. I remember when it first came out, my mom bought the comic book. It wasn't this one exactly. I got this back in 2022 when it was 30 years later. The 30th anniversary happened back in 2023, and they sold these. We sold these books. Here's the back of it, of this new book. Tragedy proven to be a massive hit, receiving significant national news coverage and selling millions upon millions of copies. A blockbuster in every sense of the word. Yeah, that's about right. And here's more you can read. Pause it if you want to read it. Pause this if you want to read this too. And there's the bottom. Yes, this was a big event in the comic books. If you are a comic fan back in 1993, you would know this. Here's the inside. The Death of Superman. Here's Doomsday. Not completely confused with Avengers Doomsday, but Marvel. This is DC. This is Doomsday, the character from DC, the one who killed Superman. Here's how he first started in this issue. Here's him breaking through. He was apparently trapped, or what was that word? He was held prisoner there. Then he saw the breakout. Pretty scary the way this looks. You don't know how he got, you don't know. And here he is coming out, going into this issue. As you can see, the year 1992, issue 45, Superman, Man of Steel. With the old DC logo at the time. Now it looks like the new logo of now. Here's a little thing to separate the issue. Here's Somewhere on Earth. Here's Doomsday breaking out. Here's Superman flying around, looking around. I can give you a little preview on this, what I'm doing right now. Here, let me go ahead. This goes up to the death of Superman, ends at his death, and there's the next comic book trade paperback. This is a comic book trade paperback. This trade paperback called The Death of Superman is mostly Superman trying to help the Justice League, the new members of the Justice League, fight Doomsday, keep him from going to Metropolis and stopping him. He's destroying everything in his path. Here's Doomsday. Here's Superman. The next trade paperback I'll do will be Funeral for a Friend, when he had the funeral for Superman. Yeah, I might start doing comic book issues or trade paperbacks of Superman comic book stories. This one, I thought I'd do the first one I'll do today will be The Death of Superman from DC Comics. This is a new trade paperback that came out back in 2022. I like this issue. This is what introduced me to the comic books. My brother is more heavily into it. I read some comics like this one. his my brother's YouTube channel is a superhero universe. Look for it on my channel if you want to subscribe to that, or you want to subscribe to my channel, Michael's Thoughts. So that's the look at of the Death of Superman from DC Comics, straight paperback. Thank you for watching the video.